Hey, Harlem Road Church, I want to thank you for being a place that believes in the power of prayer. A prayer for God to do far more than we could ever ask or imagine. These past few years have been marked by our breakthrough prayer, where we've been asking God to show up in ways far beyond what we could ask or imagine. We've been asking God to unleash His power within us and to show us what it would look like to be bold and to follow Him. It's all over our church that God has responded to this prayer in miraculous ways, and our mission and our ministries continue to grow. I wholeheartedly believe that it's the reason I'm standing out in this field today, and we are talking about how to increase our capacity at Harlem Road Church to go and make disciples of Jesus Christ through an additional building on our property. I was so excited for the dreams and the visions that were spoken about on our Vision Day this past Sunday. And they were dreams that I believe were God-inspired for the ways that we have prayed for God to show up in our church. I want to turn it over now to some of our team leaders who are there on Vision Day and have them tell you more about the ways God's been speaking to them as we take this next bold step into God's preferred future.
What excites me most is the ability to actually have some space to do the ministries that we need to do. And so I'm excited about the possibility of space for our youth, space for community programs, space to just have some breathing room.
I think about all the events that our church is just excited to do, but right now it doesn't feel like we have the space to do that. And so it's exciting thinking about just all the events that we can do for our church now, but also the community.
I think my vision is one of the reasons that we came to Harlem Church is because of the youth and everything that is up and coming, and a place for all the young kids to go and enjoy and continue to grow in their faith.
The church right now is just completely at its seams. It's ready to burst. That new space would supply us with the space we needed for the kids, for the community. Absolutely. I mean, it's endless.
God-sized dream for that space for me is a way to attract and grow disciples of God and Jesus. I think that's the biggest thing. I have kind of had a mindset change over the years that it's not just about coming to church on Sundays. It's growing the God's community here on earth. So
just the possibility of being able to be together and not be crammed, and bringing, the teenagers and the youth from the area that aren't with us right now at Harlem Road, knowing that there's a space for them and they will come. Like, if you build it, they will come, right? I think that's going to be extremely exciting.
Every time I think about ministries here, I think to myself, how can we connect people with Harlem Road Church, but also how can we connect people with the love of God? Mm-hmm. When I think about the possibilities that additional space would bring, it just is amazing to me.
And on all that we could do. Like, there's things we haven't thought of yet that all of a sudden will become a possibility because we have additional space.
By taking these steps and building this building, it means that we are listening to the direction that God is calling us to go, and we're moving forward to provide awesome opportunities for the families in our community.
What excites me is that I've heard the next generation, the generation that's younger than me, have talked endlessly about the idea of, let's remember that it's not for the sake of a building or sake of just doing more ministries in the community, but it's so that we have an opportunity to share the hope of the gospel with every person who comes through the doors, because they just came for a ministry. Well, our goal is to help them find Jesus.
There's so many talents and skills within our church body already, and just letting people know what we're trying to do and bringing everybody in so that we're doing it as a team.
And God making us be a team.
Yeah.
Kind of weaving his spirit through all of us and giving us a joint vision.
Yeah. It's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.